Good morning. It is day 8 of our 30 days in September, September 8th, and let's pick a tarot card, an herb crafter tarot card. So let's get my glasses, or my pairs of glasses, so that we can see. Nasturtium. I should know what this is, but I don't. The 6 of Fire. And it's a beautiful picture of flower petals and candles. Let's see. Nasturtium. Let's see what this is. Celebrate yourself and others. Call the circle makes a magic. Glitter and spicy magnifies power and joy. A table is set for making spells with friends. Large beeswax pillars wait to be adorned. Red and gold glitter spills under the table. Nasturtium flowers, crimson, orange, and yellow. Pepper the table. A candle is lit in the center of the holy mess to mark the beginning of a sacred time. Raise a little power for healing and transformation. Cheer on your friends and praise their accomplishments as they do for you. Drawing bees and nourishing soil, wildly growing nasturtium is a vibrant plant that brings life to the garden. Your ability to bring people together creates magic. Claim your place as a community leader. Gather circles. Creativity ignites creativity. Nasturtium blooms in many colors. Let your personal flair shine. Dance to your own beat while dancing in harmony with others. Nasturtium vinegar adds flavor with a kick. Celebrate your accomplishments with pizzazz. Add nasturtium petals to spell candles to increase their energy and strength. Make nasturtium oximal spritzers to toast your accomplishments. Magnify joy at your next gathering. Serve goat cheese mixed with nasturtium petals and leaves. Well, there you go. It's a plant of celebration and community. It adds a little zest to the spritzer. All right, well, today's practice is actually going to be a short yoga poses practice, where we learn to roll out our mat, get a quick practice in, feel invigorated, not necessarily get a workout, but we get our energy moving and get our breath moving, and we work into some mindfulness. So let's start out in a comfortable seated position. I am sitting on my block, as you can see. I don't think that the internet has got a great connection, so hopefully this video comes out okay. So let's just start in a meditation. So we're going to close our eyes, or a soft gaze in front of us. Finding the breath, finding our seat. Just noticing the breath as it comes in and out of the body. Just take a moment to set your intention for your day. And bring forth your intention in your mind's eye. Just notice how it resonates with your inner body. And if it feels like it's well received, just breathe it into the body. If it isn't being well received, maybe tweak it a bit so that it feels more resonant with your inner self. Next breath, let's just draw our ear towards our shoulder. And taking our head the other way. Coming back into center, take your chin to your chest. Bringing your head up. And then ever so slightly bring your head back. And bring it up. Look to your right. Bring yourself to center. Look to your left. Bring yourself to center. Let's do that again. Right ear towards right shoulder. Bring your head the other way. Head comes up, chin to chest. Bring your head up. Just look towards the ceiling. And angle your head up, look to the right. And look to the left. Coming back into center, and let's just open and close our hands really fast, trying to keep our fingers totally open when we extend. Let's do 20 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's hard. It's hard for me. I don't know about you. Let's do some wrist circles, circling our wrists around. Take our right arm across our body. Look to your right. Coming back into center, pat yourself on the back. Just take a hold of the upper arm with the left hand. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. And then come back into center. Release it down, left arm across. Look to your left. Back into center, pat yourself in the back, take a hold of the upper arm, right hand. Look up towards the ceiling, gaze up. Coming back. And if you're sitting on a block, come off your block. Come back a little bit so you can see. Let's just do some hip circles, circling the hips around one direction. And then take those hip circles the other way. This is going to be what we call a hatha practice. It's not, and once again, change directions. It's not a practice where we're going to do more of a vinyasa practice. It's going to be more just a non-down dog practice. Reaching our right arm overhead, or excuse me, our left arm overhead to the right. And then just look down towards the floor on the left side, giving that left torso a little stretch. And coming back into center the other way. And look to the right. Just kind of take that chin towards the armpit. And then extend up. Good. Coming back into center, twisting to the right. And then to the left. Extending our legs out in front of us and just shaking our legs. Maybe awakening our thighs. towards the inner thigh. Roll your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall, and then let's just fold towards our left leg. Inhaling, coming up, extending that right leg. Bring that left foot in, and then just kind of roll that right thigh as you fold over your right leg. Coming back up to center. Coming into butterfly or bound angle. Holding forward. Inhaling, coming up. We're going to sit back. We're going to just see if we can take the outside of our feet. And then maybe stretch that right leg up. And then that left leg. And then see if you can bring them both up in the air. And then release them, come into boat. You can hold on the outside of your thighs or reach your arms out, maybe stretch your legs up. And cross your legs. Hello. Come on to all fours. And we're going to stretch our back out on all fours, just kind of like we did before. Just arch and round the spine a few times. We'll circle the hips around. And then circle the other way. The circles be as big or small as you'd like. And then just hinge side to side. Just kind of roll your hips side to side. Look over your right shoulder. Bring your right shoulder towards your right hip. You're curling around a tree. Coming back in the center and curl the other way. And coming back into center. Just come into a high push-up position for a moment. Drop your right knee down. Roll to the right. Or excuse me, roll to the left for a modified side plank. Coming back into center, place that left side down and roll to the right as you reach your right arm in the air. Place that hand down, bring that knee forward. Come into a high plank again. Lower all the way to your belly. Let's come into a cobra pose, your version. Let's just do a few cobra push-ups, coming down and up. Let's do 10 of them. This is harder than it looks, eh? Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's just add one more. Good. And then sit back into child's pose. Coming up, finding your way onto your back. So coming onto our back for a bridge pose. Our feet are hip width apart, reaching for our heels as we bring our seat up, rooting your feet firmly on the ground. You can take your hands and interlace them underneath you if that feels good. And rolling down, releasing for a few breaths. Let's do another bridge pose, or you can do wheel if you prefer. Coming up into the pose. And lowering down. Just extend your legs out for a moment. And take your left foot to the floor. Reach your hips slightly to the right. Or excuse me, reach your hips to the left. And then take that left knee across the body for a twist. Reaching your left arm out. Just coming into a spinal twist here. And bringing your hips back into center. Maybe planting both feet. And just hold your feet on the ground for a moment, just letting the body reset. When you're ready, extend the left leg. Shift your hips over to the right as you take that right leg across for a spinal twist. And coming back into center, angling your hips to center. And we are ready for Shavasana. So I'm going to turn on some Krishna Das. I'd love for you to just settle in. And we're going to be in the Shavasana for maybe 5 minutes. So just settle in. guess I'm going to bring it into to Krishna Das. If I can find.
Ram Krishna. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hare. Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram.
And together we draw our hands to heart center and we give honor and homage to the plant world and to the animal world and to the human world. May we all dwell on this beautiful planet in synergy and synchronicity with divine love. And in closing, we honor each other with a namaste. Namaste. See you tomorrow.